Given the recent tragic events, the October 7th attack and the fighting since, we felt it was incumbent upon us to honor and commemorate the members of our community and their immediate relations who lost their lives in these horrific events. We tried our best to be thorough in gathering information under quite challenging circumstances, but if we have inadvertently left anyone who should be mentioned off this list, we apologize in advance. First, Staff Sergeant Hillel Shmuel Saadon, Zichrono Livracha. He is the son of Dvorah Saadon, who works in the Authority for Biological Models. Hillel died in combat on October 7th. He was 21 years old. Sergeant Yael Leibushor, she is the daughter of Dr. Chagai Leibushor from the business school. Yael was murdered in the army base of Nachal Oz on October 7th. She was 20 years old. Deborah Matias Torin and Shlomi David Matias, they are the sister and brother-in-law of Professor Aaron Troyan from the Faculty of Agriculture. Deborah and Shlomi were murdered in their home in Kibbutz Cholit as they were defending their 3 children. They were both 47 years old. Adrian Neta, she's the mother of Ayana Neta, a PhD student in the Faculty of Agriculture. Adrian was murdered at her home in Kibbutz Be'eri, and she was 66 years old. Staff Sergeant Aner Eliakim Shapira from Jerusalem. He's the son of Shira Shapira, a PhD student of ours, and he's the grandson of 2 professors of ours, Professor Yemima and Hanina Ben Menachem. He died in combat on October 7th. He was 22 years old. Our alumni, Daniel Ben Signor from Or Akiva, she graduated from the nursing department in the Faculty of Medicine. Danielle was murdered at the Nova Festival in Re'im on October 7th, and she was 34 years old. Shachar Kadman from Ranen graduated from the Faculty of Agriculture, murdered also at the Nova Festival. He was 34 years old. Yigal Flash, who graduated from the Faculty of Agriculture, Yigal was 66 years old, was murdered with his wife Cindy at their home in Kibbutz Kfar Aza. Major Sagi Golan from Ra'anana, who graduated from the Global International Development Program. Sagi died in combat at Kibbutz Be'eri. He was 30 years old. Erin Goren, who graduated from the Global Program, murdered together with her mother, Tova, Zichrona Livracha, at their home in Kibbutz Kfar Aza. Shraga Hasid from Azkeret Batya, 77 years old, graduated from the Faculty of Agriculture. He was killed by a rocket in Ashkelon. Ophir Liebstein, who graduated from the Leadership Development Program in the Federman School of Public Policy and Governance. Ophir was the head of the Sha'ar HaNegev Regional Council. Ophir, who was 50 years old, died fighting the terrorists, defending the kibbutz, together with his 19-year-old son, Nitzan. Police Inspector Andrei Poshibai from Be'er Sheva. He graduated from the Institute of Criminology in the Faculty of Law. He died in combat on October 8th, 39 years old. Tzur Saidi from Moshav Gan HaDarom, who graduated just 3 months ago from the Faculty of Agriculture. He was murdered at the Nova Festival on October 7th, 29 years old. Police Chief Inspector Stanislav Shenkman from Rishon LeZion, who graduated also from the Institute of Criminology in the Faculty of Law. He died in combat on October 7th, 40 years old. Yaakov Inon graduated from the Faculty of Agriculture. He was murdered with his wife Bilha at their home in Moshav Nativ Asara. Major medical doctor Yair Zaluf from Tel Mond. Yair graduated from the Tzameret track in the Faculty of Medicine. He was an intern of pediatric medicine at the Schneider's Children's Hospital. He died in combat on October 9th, 32 years old. Sergeant Inon Fleischman from Jerusalem, who graduated from the Department of History, and he died in combat in the north on October 29th. Majid Ibrahim from Abu Ghosh. Majid was a young boy, just about to start his first year at the School of Computer Science. He was 19 years old and killed by a missile attack on October 14th. We have a number of kidnapped people in our community. First is Carmel Gat. She's a student at the Faculty of Medicine. She was kidnapped from her home in Kibbutz Be'eri as her mother, Kineret, was murdered. Sagi Dekelchen, 35 years old. He's the son of Professor Yonatan Dekelchen from the Faculty of Humanities, and he was kidnapped from Kibbutz Nir Oz. Evyatar David, he's the brother of Eli David from our youth division, kidnapped from the Nova Festival in Re'im. Shoshan Haran, 67 years old. She graduated from the Faculty of Agriculture. She was kidnapped from Kibbutz Be'eri together with her daughter, son-in-law, and 2 children. Her husband and sister were murdered. Gadi Moses, 79 years old, graduated also from the Faculty of Agriculture, kidnapped from Kibbutz Nir Oz with his partner, her daughter, and the 2 small grandchildren. Amiram Cooper, 85 years old, graduated from the Faculty of Agriculture and kidnapped from Kibbutz Nir Oz. Karina Arayev, 19 years old, from Jerusalem. She's a sister of a student of ours in the Faculty of Medicine. May the memory of the deceased be blessed, and we all pray and await speedy release of all our hostages.